run, make sure that this stingy Laker defense doesn't have a chance to set up.
Jefferson has put together 3 pretty good games scoring. And another turnover and another shove inside with a foul. And Blair is going to pick up number 2. Not a good sign. That's a second on him. Here comes Antonio McDyess, over 60% from the field.
Well, he got out the gates quick. First 28 shooting almost 60% from the field. With Pau Gasol knocks down a 15-footer. Was one of the surprise major focus and the #1 thing that they're going to try to identify during this 9-game rodeo stretch is getting better defensively. And you look at the numbers, points a lot.
Tony Parker over Gasol. Kobe's got it. Ryan is 1 of 4, coming the other way with 4. Jefferson's on him here.
Double penetration now of Kobe Bryant. You can get Pau Gasol at the front of the rim to finish. Just want Pau to be looking at the rim and being aggressive offensively.
On Tuesday against Houston, Gasol had 26 points and 16 rebounds, showing that kind of aggressive offensive play that this team needs, especially Bryant, who does not shy away from making comments like that. As Blair was going in, they were reaching in defensively where the Lakers with 1:15 to play. Foul goes on Kobe for the first time.
Well, we've been talking about Tony Parker. It seems like every time down the floor, getting into the paint, finally Kobe Bryant taking 2 and 3 Spurs on. And Tony McDyess comes over to help. If you're the Spurs, you've got to drop down and put a body on Pau Gasol.
Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. A turnover by Neal, then retrieved by Ginobili. Shot clock at 4. Blair shuffling in for 2. The Spurs had missed their last 5 until that hit.
Now Blair using his body going against Lamar Odom. He's going to be undersized on most nights, but Blair does a good job of using that wide body.
San Antonio has a foul to give here in the final 10 seconds of the first quarter. For the CLA, shoot 39%. Odom from Kobe. First 2 from the ball.
Kobe Bryant already with 5 assists.
McDyess tried to get it. And it'll count! What a shot by Neal! They'll look at the replay. Falling out of bounds. I think he got that.
And to me, Tim Duncan can do that. Can he do it consistently? He's not having not a lot of wear and tear as Pau Gasol knocks down a jump shot. There's not a lot of wear and tear this year for Tim Duncan. Correct points.
Bynum, Gasol over the much smaller Blair. Pau Gasol has put in 10 first Laker in double figures.
See how
has been the health of their team.
Well, they're the only team with the starting 5 intact. If you look at the rest of the upper echelon teams in Chicago, and Miami, and Boston, they've all had key guys out with injury, 17 to 18-foot jump shot. If he's not down in the post, then they'll live with it.
There's a San Antonio foul coming with 8:12 to play here in this third quarter.
We were talking about DeJuan Blair maybe hitting Kobe's hands. He might have got his hand hit on the backboard right there. And that's probably where the injury occurred, as he slapped the backboard when the ball came out.
Blair just picked up his 3rd foul. Had 2 early ones. Bynum and Duncan. Shot clock is down to 7. Parker into Fisher.
That's nice. And you see the little hesitation, stutter dribble, kind of gets Derek Fisher off balance a little bit. Goes right up over him.
Parker with 8. As you take a look at the backcourt points. Scooping it inside, taken by Ron Artest. So
point guards really put the pressure on the line, especially penetrating point guards like a Tony Parker.
Gasol lost the ball. Here comes Parker and galloping behind his Odom. Count it. Parker with 16. Timeout Los Angeles. 12 in the quarter for Tony Parker.
And it's been the Tony Parker show here in the second half. Really struggled along with Manu Ginobili in the first half. A couple steals, a couple buckets. Has gotten little teeth taking turns for the San Antonio Spurs. It's remarkable how they've switched being the leading scorer over the last 6 seasons This foul gets one of the guys. I don't think there's been another team in history.
Odom. That was a long two by Lamar. And a shot to the face there is
that by Antonio McDyess?
Yep.
Was it an inadvertent elbow?
It looked like it.
The foul was on Kobe Bryant going over the back of George Hill, but on a separate play, it looked like Antonio McDyess caught an inadvertent elbow as they were boxing out from Antonio McDyess. Yeah, it's an accident.
Kobe just picked up his third foul.
Sometimes you can't stick your face in there. It happens, though. It happens like that sometimes, you know? You got hit in the eye or the nose, and that's when your eyes start to water.
I know a lot of people say that, you know, he carries that soft tag. He's not as aggressive as he should be. We talked before how Kobe had addressed it.
I'll take him.
Exactly, but he's a top 5 rebounder and a top 10 shot blocker. Shot clock at 4. Blake defending Parker for 2. Rebound by Gasol. His 5th. And he had McDyess in there vying for that ball. Antonio picks up his 2nd. We have not talked tonight about a missing player for the Spurs. Matt Bonner, who does
by the Lakers, wide open Jefferson knocking down the 3 for his 18 points.
We got a hand on it. Gasol, shot clock at 6. Kobe picked up by Hill. Gasol with the rebound. 5. Rejected by Duncan. His 2nd block and Kobe again. Oh, Gasol takes it back in.
How many opportunities, if you're the San Antonio Spurs, are you going to give the Lakers shots at the rim?
16 for Paul Gasol, ties the Laker eyes. 16 for Bryant. San Antonio shooting 42%. Parker over Bryant. Turnover the rebound.
4-second pass. When's the last time we've seen Tony Parker get into the lane?
Maybe right there. Wow. 20 for Parker. That's the first points in the quarter for Tony.
It almost looked like Steve Blake had a hand on this basketball, gets out of position. Tony Parker just goes to the baseline.
13 off the bench and 7 coming this fourth quarter for Los Angeles. Here is Parker. Defense on the perimeter, and Gasol makes the steal. 2:20 left in regulation. Kobe. Oh, he was whacked. Yep. It was Manu Ginobili who got him across the wrist as he was taking it inside with 2:15 to play, and Manu picks up number 4.
We're talking about the most consistent Laker all season, Lamar Odom, with that 7-foot frame going left with the nice finish.
Dice is on Odom. Bryant. Lamar for 3. 1-point game with 1 minute to play.
Good scramble offense there by the Los Angeles Lakers. More importantly, Kobe Bryant.
16 for Lamar Odom. All ball, shot clock at 10.
Gotta get to the rim.
Jefferson for the lead with a 3. Rebound off McDyess. Yep. Looked like he was the last to touch it, and so the Lakers will have it. 38.5 to play. Down by 1 Los Angeles.
The officials, if they had elected not to, they could have went to the replay to see who that ball went out on the 2 minutes left.
No fouls to give either way. Artest. Kobe. Gasol diving inside in the ball. And Gasol will whack pretty hard in there. Duncan was defending. 22.7 to play. Foul goes on, I think, McDyess.
Spurs got caught ball watching on Kobe Bryant. Look at all the eyes looking at Kobe. Powell does the smart thing by cutting to the basket. Catches the ball and gets fouled by McDyess.
And Gasol 1 and 2 from the free throw line tonight. That ties it.
I'll wait for the Lakers to try to come back if they can find a way to win this ball game. Both teams only shooting 42% from the field. It looks like almost the Lakers have been in quicksand all game.
Ginobili for the lead. McDyess. Parker in the plate for the lead. Oh, he missed it inside. 4.6 to play.
Looks like that may be the Spurs ball. But two great looks for the Spurs. A wide open three, and then how about Parker? Gets all the way to the cup. Ball just goes in and out. But you couldn't ask for two better looks if you're Greg Popovich. You've got your two best players, your two best penetrators, as the Spurs call a timeout. And if I'm Greg Popovich, there's plenty of time, almost 5 seconds left.
San Antonio will inbound. They just looked at the replay.
Watch the back screen here. Here's Richard Jefferson.
Duncan, and this for the win. Oh, they got it, McDyess. I think he may have been late. We'll have to see. McDyess tipped it in.
They're calling it good, but they are going to go to the video replay. And I did say you've got to box out and not let second shot opportunities.
And was there basket interference, too? Was his hand inside the cylinder? Let's see.
Well, they're calling the basket good. The question is there enough time left? And that's a good tip by Antonio McDyess. That's game time. Second shot opportunities will kill you in a situation like this.
And his hand was not in the cylinder. Phil Jackson thinking it was, and saying that to the officiating crew as they're now looking at the replay.
Well, they can't review that to see if it was offensive.
It's just the time.
It's just the time. And that is game. Smart move there by Antonio McDyess, keeping the ball alive. It wasn't the greatest of shot by Tim Duncan, but he's almost underneath the basket, tipping the ball in.
Clearly,
the clock doesn't look very happy there.
With the light not going off and the horn not sounding, they do count it, and San Antonio wins at the buzzer on a tip-in by McDyess, who finishes with 6 in the quarter, 8 for the game. And the Lakers in a contest that they thought they had to win to at least show how they were playing and how seriously they took this game, lose it. Let's go quickly to Cheryl.